Hey y'all. So real quick, cause this video don't need to be long. So I'm in transition, right? And the Lord is moving me and my family into our own space, right? I don't know what that looks like. It is literally like a step-by-step situation, right? I know some dates were confirmed. I know he had been dealing with me with some things, right? But for the last couple of days, I haven't been able to I haven't heard him give me no instructions, right? And so I'm like, okay, God, like, am I losing or am I hearing you correctly, right? And so I'm just before him, like, just dealing with just different things, different thoughts, different situations, just being in tune with what he wants from me, what he's asking of me, right? And just all the other stuff, right? So, on my birthday was also a move out date, right? With nowhere to go. I'm just gonna put it like that. He gave me nowhere to go. I moved out with nowhere to go. However, so I've been like, okay, God, like, am I missing you? Have I not heard you? Like, am I doing something wrong? Like, da 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 da. No answer. So my children have a conversation. They've been told they need to get some boxes, right? So yesterday I took the daughter to work and I was like, okay, Lord, I don't want to be driving all around wasting gas, right? In this car, right? So what would you have me to do? Where am I going to go, right? Up the street is a shopping center from her job with 3 stores, Five and Below, Sprouts, and Ross. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll go over there, right? I can hang out or whatever. She gets off a little early, right? She had an early shift. So, it worked out, right? Like, I'll go over there when the store's open. I'll collect the boxes and then boom, I'll just chill on this side until it's time to go pick her up. Okay. And so that's what I do, right? So I go to the shopping center. Five and Below was closed. I feel like I was there like maybe 5 minutes early than when it opened, right? So I was like, cool, whatever. I went to Sprouts. And I asked him, I was like, hey, do you guys have any boxes? He was like, we crushed the boxes, but you can go and ask produce if they have any boxes that they have not crushed yet. So I say, okay, cool. So I go back there. I see some guys with some boxes on some pallets. And I'm like, hey, do you guys have any boxes that you haven't crushed yet? And he was like, well, I got a couple there. He was like, but I can't give them to you because policy says that we can't give them to you. But if you take them, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing I can do about it. So I was like, okay, cool. So I grabbed them, right? They were like four like small little boxes that like the apples or something come in or whatever, right? And so I grabbed them, right? It happened to be 4 of them, right? So then I was like, okay, well, I was like, I already got 4 boxes. I'll go over to Ross, right? If they don't have no boxes, I'll just walk around. So I go in there and I realize they got boxes. So I was like, all right, let me see if they got any boxes left over and that they haven't smashed all up, right? So I go and I ask the lady in the fitting room. She takes me to the stocking where the stocking room is. And she asked this one lady if they had any boxes, and the lady was like, oh, we just threw them out. And I was like, okay. So I was like, okay, so where do you throw them at? Like, where do you take the boxes at, right? Like, where do you dump them at? Because I'll just go to wherever you dump them and see if I can salvage a couple boxes, right? So that the kids can use them to move or to pack, right? So, so she's talking. So the lady comes to the door and she's like, "Oh, we just tossed them." She was like, "What kind of boxes were you looking for? Do you want because we have different sizes. Do you want really big? Do you want a big one, or do you want like the shoebox ones?" And I was like, "No, the big ones." And so she was like, "Okay, hold on." I was like, if you got like 1 or 2, that would be great. She was like, "Okay, hold on." So she goes to the back, y'all, and the lady comes back with 3 boxes. I'm talking about 3 huge boxes, and I'll post them so y'all can see the sizes I'm talking about. She comes with 3 big boxes, right? Now, I asked for 1 or 2. The Lord brought me back 3, which is how he communicates with me, right? In number. 3 being the number that he uses to communicate with me, right? It's my favorite number. Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. And so she comes back with 3 big boxes. So I take the boxes to the car. Now they huge, y'all, right? So I got to fold them up a little bit, shove them in the car. and whatever, right? So I get the boxes in the car. And then one of the human children called me. So I literally am like on my way to him, drop the boxes off, pick him up, and go run some errands, right? So we do that. Y'all, as I'm on my way to the child, the Lord literally was reminding me how I posted on my birthday that it was my birthday and it was also a move out day, and I don't know what's happening and I don't know what's going on, but I know in my soul it's big. Y'all, when the Lord confirmed, the way he confirmed that he was still with me and I'm still walking in what he is asking me to walk in, and I'm still being obedient and I'm still doing what he's asking me to do, was he confirmed it to me in those boxes. The 3 boxes was how he confirmed to me that he is still with me, that I am still being obedient to his word, and it is still going to work out the way he said. Like, the promises that he gave me are still going to come to pass, right? Even though it looks crazy, even though I'm not where I want to be, I'm where he needs me to be, because there is something that's going to happen in this transition that's going to change the thought of somebody, right? It's going to change the idea of who Jesus is and how he works, right? And that is what my yes entailed, right? It entailed me doing some crazy things for Jesus so that it can get the attention of the humans that say they seek Jesus, so they can really see him for real, right? And so y'all, we got the boxes. I'm a put the pictures up in the back on the end. Somehow it'll be with the what's her face, but the boxes are huge. The boxes were huge, and it was just God showing me that pay attention. 3 huge boxes, 3 big boxes. I'll say big. 3 big boxes was me walking in my obedience. Get the boxes. That was God saying, get the boxes. Like I told y'all to pack, get the boxes. Mind y'all, I'm packed. The children ain't packed. So get the boxes, right? Like I tried to give the word, and God had to come back and be like, pack, get the boxes, right? So we gonna be obedient, y'all. We got the boxes, and we gonna pack, and we gonna see what God says next after that, right? I'm just trusting him, y'all. And it's crazy and it's different, but it's God. And we just gonna trust him and see what he gonna do, right? Because I believe whatever he does is good, as long as I can remember to not paint my own picture of what he wants for my life. I have to truly surrender my life to him and be okay with him using me in whatever way he would like to use me, so that he gets the glory, right? Because it's all about him. It's about kingdom, souls, and God getting glory. And so we gonna see what he do. But I just thought I'd share this. Somebody needs to know that even though you don't hear him, pay attention to the signs. He's in the signs and the wonders. But it's gonna be good, and I'm excited. I'm just encouraging somebody that even when you don't hear him, or when you don't see what you know he has promised you, just trust him in the process, because it's going to happen, right? Like your mindset needs to be like, I don't care what happens, it's going to happen. My son lost his job, like off of some unjust situation, but it's what God allowed. So does that mean that I still don't get a house? Like he still doesn't provide us with a place to stay? No, that just means that he is setting the scene up a little bit more, bigger, drama filled, I don't know, so that he gets all the glory, right? Because at the end of this, it's going to be only because of him, and that's it. Y'all be great. Whatever it is you choose to do today, be great at it. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. And I mean, if he allowed it, there's a reason and there's a lesson, right? So just be great at that and just trust God. He got you. I love y'all. Have a great day.